I'm here to make an announcement. You all know that there's been some indictments that have been handed down, and some people are a little antsy about it, this and that. And I've given my lifeblood to this committee since I've moved here in '97. And I've done everything I can to help candidates get elected. And when I got elected, I kept coming to the committee. I didn't disappear. And to serve other people and to do what I can, not to serve my interests, but the people's will. And went to Mass this morning, and I noticed that when I was at Mass, like what Father Fasano had to say, he pointed out that when Jesus died on the cross, he had his 12 closest people, and one of them, Judas, betrayed him. The other 10 disappeared, and there was only one that stood by the cross with Jesus. Only one. It's unfortunately kind of human nature. Some people, they have a little trouble having a political spine, or being able to stand up and take the heat sometimes when it's necessary. Well, what have I done? I've had rescues that I've represented people at abortion clinics. I've represented people who have been in jail for rescuing babies at abortion clinics. I've done everything that I can on the pro-life movement. I have lived it. And I'm proud to say that there's never been a person who I represented that ever was convicted of any crime, because they were innocent. Sometimes they went all the way up to the West Virginia Supreme Court of Appeals, came back down. I was always there showing up in court for them. And I won every time. What else have I done? That's a little, where you take a little heat, as maybe somebody else wouldn't do. Well, I filed a defamation action against Jennifer McDonald, and I won in court. Thank God for this man right here, Roger Bean Cheney. If it wasn't for him, I'd have had no case. He was told ahead of time, he told the truth, and we won. As far as I'm aware, that I've been told, I've talked to other people who were lawyers in the community, and they've told me that they're unaware of anybody ever winning a defamation case in the Warren County judicial system. It's possible, I don't know, but nobody's aware of it. They're not even aware of anybody ever making it past the MERC. And much less also, I'm a public figure, so I had to prove actual malice. The judge ruled there's two prongs to it. You only have to get one of them. One of them is that the person acted, they knew it was false. They knew it was false and they still did it. And Judge Williams ruled in my favor on that. And then another one I could have won on, he said that if you act in reckless disregard for the truth. And he said, you went on that too. I only needed one of those prongs, but I won on both of them. That's how strong the case was. And then he also said I won on another issue, and that was defamation per se. And I think it's because I was accused of a hate crime. Because that letter that I believe that McDonald wrote, or under her authority, related back to the incident at the May 18th break-in at the EDA. Well, what was there, John? She wrote, it was terrible. She wrote something on a niece's, I'm not going to repeat it. She wrote something on her niece's, scribbled out some of the pictures, and she wrote on a niece's thing a racial slur. That's a hate crime that she tried to get me convicted for. She also, because I'm a professional, I'm a lawyer, I think probably the judge took that into account too. So anyway, so I won that, and she didn't appeal it, and things were going real good. And then, of course, the elephant in the room, so to speak, came up. So what I'm going to do, I'm in a high-profile position with Marilyn. I've enjoyed being with Marilyn, Steve, and Amber, vice chair. I'm gonna step down, okay? And then that way, it won't bring, attention onto the committee as an executive. Well, my wife's comfortable with that. I thank you for saying no. The only thing I don't want this to look like is like I'm saying I'm guilty of something. I'm totally innocent, and I'm very, very, very confident that I'm going to be able to prove. It might not even make it into court. I got a good lawyer, Demetrius Pecorellis. He's Greek Orthodox, and he's kind of a bulldog of a lawyer. And we got a good argument before the court. So we'll see how it goes. And I just want to tell you all I've enjoyed serving as vice chair. I've served treasurer and vice chair before, and been on the committee faithfully. And I don't know what more to say. Of course, my lawyer doesn't want me to talk about the case, so I'm not allowed to do that. So anyway, thank you all. God bless you, and I appreciate it.